On June 9th, 2026, Destiny 2 received its last major update. While chock full of updates, activities, new weapons, new events, catalysts, and more, this update has hit me kind of hard with the baseball bat of nostalgia. For those of you who don't know me, or don't know me personally, hi, my name is Tech, I make video, but I have had a history with the Destiny franchise. The first Destiny was actually the first multiplayer shooter I was allowed to play at home with my parents' permission. Yes, I know that sounds kind of strange, but it's true. I played through most of the original campaign on my own and fell in love with it. While I wasn't playing it religiously on my PS4, I would still come back to wander around the Cosmodrome and play in some events. Then, I went to Destiny 2. Much like Destiny 1, I would pick it up and play it every once in a while, but I ended up dropping it in favor of my young love for the 2K and FIFA games that were much more popular in my school group. It wasn't until almost 3 years later that I got back into Destiny 2, as the game transitioned to Steam and being free to play. So I picked it back up and played it on my own. That was until one day I got invited to a clan by a hunter I was vibing with in the tower. Shout out to Solo, who would pretty much invite me on the spot. This was the first online group I had joined, the first time I started using Discord a lot more, the first time in a long time that I had felt genuine human connection in a way that didn't feel like I was trying to change to conform to my surroundings. I played my first raid, the Leviathan, with people that I would eventually meet in real life. I attended weddings and met these folks. I got through some real tough times with the friends I made playing Destiny 2. Even further than the friendships I made along the way, Destiny 2 helped me realize what I wanted to do with my education. As I entered into an independent study program in college, I found that I had an affinity for storytelling, and with the help of Destiny and a class on storytelling in games, I realized that I loved how video games could tell stories. So much so that I based my degree off of it. I wanted to be able to talk to people academically about how much games meant to me as a storyteller, all because of a funny first-person shooter MMO. In fact, it was one of the myriad things that gently nudged me until September of last year to become a content creator, even though as of late I haven't really been playing a lot of Destiny 2 over on my Twitch channel. As the years went on, I kind of took Destiny for granted. The game seemed to be never able to die, and while moments like Lightfall made it seem like Bungie was losing steam, they would recover with a masterpiece like The Final Shape. And while the Year of Prophecy content was okay at best, I was interested to see where that story would change and shift and take us into the next new decade-spanning saga. Then, suddenly, Bungie announces the final major update will be in 2 weeks, and in 2 days of me writing this script, there will be no new major content updates for the game, which has been one of my favorite time sinks. I share in many people's anger, sadness, and frustration, but I decided that I wanted to do something about it. You see, dear viewer, I have duped you with the title of this video. This isn't just a video about me lamenting the loss of one of my all-time favorite games. This is a video about how I want to celebrate the times I had with it. You see, like I said a while ago, this game and its lore is partially what drove me to create this channel in the first place. And while I know that my digital footprint on this platform shows zero Destiny content, I would like to change that. This channel won't become a 100% Destiny channel, of course, but I want to talk about this game and what I loved about it, and maybe speculate about the future of the IP and where it goes from here. I won't become a Bungie drama channel either, and I strongly recommend you get that type of news from other people who are much more established in the Destiny content space. For me, I just want to sit back and reflect on the stories that we walked through and be a bit of a living archive for a game brimming with grand potential and endless possibilities. So, I have a couple of video ideas in the pipeline for the Destiny franchise. Some of these will be quicker to make than others, but given my less than stellar upload schedule recently, any consistent upload schedule is better than no upload schedule. The first is a video about what types of games could be in the future for the Destiny 2 IP, speculating about how they could work and what we could see from those different types of games. The second is more speculative on how the story of the 9 saga the saga that wasn't, could have gone. This one is a lot more ambitious and requires some lore reading and ponderance about where the story could logically go from here. And then, as more of a standing idea, perhaps I can stretch my acting chops and do some dramatic readings of the lore books, which has been a long-standing idea of mine for the channel. While the first part of this video might have been a bit of a funeral procession and dour tone, I want to end this video on a happy and uplifting note. I want to celebrate what this game had to offer, I want to reflect on how it told stories, and I want to contribute to the impact we, as players, have had on the game. Am I too late to make a career doing this off of Destiny? Sure. But I've always been more about what I like to do when it comes to content creation, so better late than never. So, Destiny video on the horizon, although the next video I do after this one will likely be a video about War Thunder and my seemingly eternal grind on the Italian tree. But after that, some Destiny and storytelling content. As always, my Twitch is in the description if you ever want to watch me play games in front of a live studio and audience. But now I also have a Blue Sky and Threads for the channel too, if those tickle your fancy. Thank you all so very much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.